going on, guys? It's your boy Dylan the Villain, and we're coming back at you with some Total Extreme Wrestling 2020, and we're playing as ECW. It is time for our monthly pay-per-view of January, Anarchy RULZ 1997. We're in front of 20,789 people in Madison Square Garden. We are in Madison Square Garden, ladies and gentlemen. I just let the game pick the venue. And we're going to go ahead and start the pre-show. And about that, didn't have much heat in terrible wrestling. Sandman Express defeat the Hardy Boys when Doug Furnace pinned Matt Hardy with the belly to back wrist lock 180 suplex. The match got a 43. Matt Hardy with a 31. Jeff with a 27. Phil LaFon with a 49. And Doug Furnace with a 45. Matt and Jeff showed chemistry teaming together. Matt and Jeff with the tag team special bonus, along with Sandman Express and color commentary, and I also gave the match a boost. We move on to our next pre-show matchup, which is Lance Storm defeating Spike Dudley with a single leg crab submission. The match got a 39, Lance Storm with a 41, and Spike Dudley with a 32. Announcing color commentary gave the match a boost, and John Marie did some great work at ringside. We go ahead and start the pay-per-view, and we see a hype promo of showing everything that's going to happen here tonight on Anarchy RULZ. In our main event, we will see Raven taking on the Sandman. The Raven has been playing mind games as he manipulated Sandman's family into turning their back on the Sandman. His wife and kids, he's beaten Raven for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. He's taken everything that the Sandman has. Sandman has nothing left to lose. And y'all know when somebody has nothing left to lose, they pretty much throw caution to the wind and go all out pretty much. We will also see Shane Douglas defend his ECW World Television Championship against the unlikely underdog Mikey Whipwreck. Can Mikey pull off the big win here tonight and beat the franchise Shane Douglas, or will Shane Douglas continue to be the television champion? Also tonight we have a huge house fight when it is the big man Bam Bigelow taking on the other big man Dr. Death Steve Williams. These two men are two behemoth, muscle, big, huge men going at it. They are going to throw caution to the wind here tonight as they take on. And as we have seen from our ECW television, Taz has been asking and requesting Sabu. He has been shit-talking Sabu. He has been tarnishing, pretty much bad-mouthing Sabu. Trying to get Sabu to come back to ECW to have that one match that Taz has never had. He's never beaten Sabu. Will Sabu be here tonight? We will find out tonight on the pay-per-view. And let's go ahead and start the first match here tonight. And it is the Dudleys as they take on the Chair Swinging Freaks. And of course, the Dudleys win when Bubba Ray Dudley submitted Balls Mahoney. Okay then. This segment got a 50. Devon with a 48. Bubba with a 51. Axel Rotten with a 47. And Balls Mahoney with a 40. Axel Rotten seemed off his game. And the Dudleys showed excellent chemistry teaming together. Announcing gave the match a boost. Match got a 50. Not a good start to start the show, I have to say. A 50. That's what I was expecting out of these guys. We're going to go on and move to our next segment. And it is, in a decent match, Tommy Dreamer defeats Stevie Richards in 12:44 by pinfall. And not a DDT, but okay. This match got a 59. Tommy Dreamer with a 60 and Stevie Richards with a 47. This advances the storyline for some reason, but it lost heat. I guess they're a part of the storyline somehow. I know you are, but I can't remember why you are. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next segment. And it is Al Snow taking on Chris Candido. And Chris Candido defeats Al Snow by pinfall with a blonde bombshell. Chris Candido penalized due to their personal effects. The match got a 58. Not bad. Al Snow with almost a 60. 59. and Chris Candido with a 54. During the match, we seen Chris Candido hit Al Snow in the head really freaking hard with a steel chair. Looks like Al Snow got a concussion. The medical staff checked on Al Snow and carried him to the back. Hopefully we can get some updates on Al Snow on our next ECW television. We go on to the tag team matchup. In a decent match, the Eliminators defeat the Gangsters when Perry Saturn pinned Mustafa Saeed with a total elimination, which is a badass finishing move for a tag team finisher. The Eliminators make defense number 2 of the ECW World Tag Team titles. Match got a 56, not bad. Mustafa Saeed got a 48, New Jack with a 63, Perry Saturn with a 55, and John Cronus with a 47. This event, both teams have great chemistry teaming together and have the tag team specialist bonus, but New Jack was penalized going through the personal effects on that. The Eliminators beat the Gangstas at the pay-per-view. We move on to our next segment, and it is our television title matchup. And about that decent wrestling, Shane Douglas defeats Mikey Whipwreck in 13-16 by pinfall with a Pittsburgh plunge. Shane Douglas makes defense number 1 of the ECW television title. The match got a 63. Not bad, guys. The I'm a Loser storyline advances, but it lost heat. Shane Douglas with almost a 70, 69. And Mikey Whipwreck with a 45. We move on to the next segment. The crowd noticeably popped from the crowd when Shane Douglas came out. This is the first time I've ever seen this play in TEW. I have never seen this pop up before. That is awesome. All right. So Taz comes to the ring with Bill Alfonso, his manager. And he comes to the ring and he calls out Sabu. And he shit talks Sabu and he goes, I'm not leaving the ring until Sabu comes to the ring. Whoever comes out to the ring, I'm going to destroy you. I want Sabu. Paul Heyman, he's shitting on Paul Heyman. He's shitting on Sabu. He's bad-mouthing Sabu. He's calling Sabu a bitch. This is ECW, MA rating. He's calling Sabu a bitch, a pussy. Every derogatory term that you could think of to call somebody a coward. He is calling Sabu every name in the book. All of a sudden, Walk by Pantera comes on, and out comes Rob Van Dam. Rob Van Dam gets in the ring, and Bill Alfonso, as we know, Bill Alfonso also manages Rob Van Dam. And Bill's kind of looking confused, and Rob just snatches the mic right out of Taz's hand, and he goes, for the last couple of weeks, Taz, I've been sitting backstage, minding my own business. Listen to you shit talk one of my best friends, somebody who broke me into this business. Somebody who helped me get into this company. And week after week, I got to sit in the back and listen to you shit talk my friend. Yeah, Sabu ain't here tonight. And I don't know when Sabu's going to come back, to be honest with you. But I'm not going to sit in the back and let you shit talk my friend. So if you're a real man, like you're trying to say Sabu needs to be a real man and come out here and challenge you, you can talk big talk when somebody else, when he's in another country. But how big of a man are you when somebody finally steps up in your face and bitch slaps you? So I'm going to ask you, Taz, pick a hand. And all of a sudden, Taz clotheslines him. And we have a Prop 2 matchup here tonight. As Taz, I guess he's going to take on Rob Van Dam. And in a decent match, Taz defeats Rob Van Dam by pinfall with a Taz suplex. Taz with a 73 and Rob Van Dam with a 44. Just one match storyline advances. Match got a 64, not bad. And Taz benefited from having an amazing form. We already know about Joey Styles and Jared Krotner. And Taz picks up the win here tonight as the match is over. Taz rolls out of the ring. and he doesn't. Bill, he's looking for Bill Alfonso, but Bill is checking on RVD, and he's kind of looking, and he really doesn't know which side to pick, you know, on everything. But he stays with Rob Van Dam as Taz walks to the back by himself. Taz is pretty much becoming unhinged, a different man. He is becoming a rabid person, trying to. He wants his hands on Sabu, and anybody who stands in his path is going to feel his wrath, pretty much. We move on to the next segment. And Steve Williams ruptures his fucking spinal cord. Golly, that's good shit. In a good match, Bam Bigelow beat Steve Williams in 13-16 by pinfall. The match got a 58. Steve Williams sustained a C7 spinal cord rupture. Cervical spinal cord rupture. That is fucking awesome. He's going to be out. That's the probably the last time you're going to see Steve Williams. Bam Bam with a 50, 65, and Steve Williams with a 68. I had big plans for you. Big plans for you. And that's very heartbreaking. Thank you, Terry Funk. And we go on to our main event, and Raven defeats the Sandman in a hardcore match. Raven rules match in 7:45 by pinfall with the even flow DDT. Raven makes defense number 1 of the ECW World Heavyweight title. Raven with a 69 and Sandman with a 63. The match got a 67. Not bad at all. After the match, Sandman's wife comes down to the ring, and Sandman is in the middle of the ring, and he looks defeated, and Raven's laughing as he takes Lori in his arms, and Raven puts out his hands in his gesture, and Lori puts the ECW championship around Raven's waist and kisses Raven's feet as we go off, as we end the pay-per-view. This got a 68. Not bad. Increased our popularity in 12 reasons. Not bad at all. Yeah, that's a pretty good pay-per-view for ECW, I have to say. Let's go ahead and give some speeches. Damn, man. I don't even know who to give some speeches to. We're definitely going to... I guess he went to the hospital, because I don't see him on... There he is. Yeah, we're going to give Steve Williams some love here. Shane Douglas, and let's go with I really wasn't paying attention to the ratings there. And Taz, why not? Give some encouragement, compliment on a good performance, and compliment on a good performance. Make some speech. Seem pleased, and was pleased. There we go. That is ECW, guys. If you like ECW and want to see where this story goes, and want to see where the storyline goes, before that, Shawn Michaels wins the Royal Rumble. Yeah. Alright, cool stuff. Steve Williams. Over a year. Yes, I imagine so. We have some decisions down there. I'm going to keep those hitting. But if you like the ECW save and like watching it, leave it a like. That is how it's going to let me know. This is the last episode to be continued of ECW. It will go on lights. I will look at I'll count up and tally up all the likes as I possibly they are on each show, WCW and ECW, and whoever has the most votes, I will continue on with that save, guys. So, moving forward, after this comes out, we will see, and we will move on forward with that save. I had real fun booking ECW. I have an ECW 95 save that I play off camera, that I love playing in my free time. And I've done a whole bunch of wacky and crazy storylines that I would love to bring to 1997 and do some of that. So, not trying to sway y'all's votes in any way, but I enjoy booking ECW as well as WCW. There's a lot of stuff I would love to do in WCW also. But this is ECW, guys. My name is Dylan DeVilla. Thank y'all for watching the video. If you are new to the channel and like what you see, the subscribe icon will be over. That's not. The ECW Anarchy Rules pay-per-view logo. The subscribe icon will be right there. If you like this video and want to go back and watch the previous episode, that will be right here. The ECW video will be right here. And if you want to check out the WWF save and catch up before we start booking the WWF moving forward, once again, that playlist will be right here, guys. My name is Dylan DeVilla. I am with Sky Wutai, and like we always say, if you can't play with each other,
play with yourself.
See y'all on the next episode, guys. Hopefully, I can continue to book this one. I had fun booking this one. And we'll see y'all on the next episode, guys. Whether it's ECW, WCW, or the WWF. We'll see y'all on the next episode.